to my channel. My name is Kaylin, also known as the Sublime MUA, and today, guys, this video is long overdue. I am bringing you the what's in my makeup kit video. So today I'm just going to give you guys just a brief overview of what I have in my kit, some of my favorite products, and yeah, so I'm just really starting my freelance makeup artistry business or services. And as you all know, products can be very expensive. So most of my products aren't like high end, but I do have a few in there that I've caught like on a sale or something like that. But if you guys have any questions throughout the video or after the video, feel free to drop them in my comment section below. And yeah, I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. But without anything else, let's get ready. Okay, so first I just wanted to show you one of the bags that I keep most of my makeup in. So it's actually a suitcase. It's a small suitcase, and it just has a big pocket here, and then I put all the rest of my stuff in here, and it has straps that I could put over top of it. I was organizing and cleaning it yesterday, so it looks kind of messy and stuffed up. And then I also have this other bag here, which is like the Holy Grail bag that everybody has off of Amazon. I'm gonna open this one up first and show you guys what I have inside, so stay tuned. Okay, so here we have this bag, and this bag, like I said before, I got off of Amazon. Can't remember how much it was. I think it was like $25. But it's a really nice starter bag. It has two different openings. On the first opening here, I just have like some rags to like clean up and stuff like that. And I have a pack of sponges, like an extra pack of sponges just in case. But usually I use beauty blenders or regular brushes. So this section is pretty empty because I just actually cleaned out some old palettes and depotted them and put them into a like an empty palette tray. So I'm freed up some space. So now let's get into the main part. Open this up. And voila. I don't know if you guys can exactly see. But it has a pocket here. I have some wipes in here. And this part opens up. I just bought a brush folio, like portfolio book. I have some more brushes that I just used that I'm going to wash and I'm going to put in there. But I'm going to show you guys that in a second. But I just have an array of brushes. Nothing too extravagant. I do have an Ipsy subscription, so they send me nice brushes from different companies here and there. Like this brush. This is a fair brush. This is like a buffing foundation brush. It's really nice. And then I just get like these little brushes, like I use this for eyebrows from like the beauty supply store. It works just as well. And I did buy one set from Amazon that I liked a lot. They're very durable and they've lasted me a while, so check out Amazon, y'all, for some good price, nice brushes. But first, here in this section, I don't know if you guys can see, I have Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is like one of the top foundations that I use. Just because it's good and it's not so expensive, and they have a lot of tones to help fit like my clientele. Also I have MAC, the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation in a few shades here. I actually got these on sale. These are a few lighter colors, but they will be used. So I have a mix of liquid foundations and foundation palettes. So yeah, but usually I use these on like regular, like soft glam, full glam clients. But the palettes, which are more like fancier, they're real like full coverage, I will use those for like weddings or like special events, stuff like that. But here I have foundations. In this little section, I have My Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade. I have a concealer, a matte concealer that's in this form, like the cream. And I also have a paint pot by Matte. I haven't used this yet, but I really want to use it. It's like a eyeshadow base. And then here I have an Inglot gel liner. So like what I did is the way that they're shaped, I put it in this kit, and I have like pencils, like with eyeliner or eye pencils in a bag, which is in the other bag. But I just like to keep it organized that way, just so I know what everything is, you know. So I also have glitters. The NYX glitters, I have multiple colors. Usually you can get these from the beauty supply store or order them offline. I really like those glitters. I do have some other little glitters that I had got from, I think I want to say I got them from Target. They're really cute and they're chunky. They're not fine glitters. Okay, so I have next. I have a section right here with all my powders in it. And I have this setting spray. I actually just got this setting spray from TJ Maxx. It's a Giovanni Facial Prime and Setting Mist. I just got it and I haven't really used it yet. But if you guys are interested, just drop a comment below and I'll let you know how it goes when I start using it on myself and clients. So that's that. Like I said before, I have powders here. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Cayette, Ciate. This is a translucent powder. This is one of the powders that I got in my Ipsy subscription. I have Juvia's Place Kalahari Sand setting powder. It's kind of really yellow. It's really yellow, but it's a nice finish as long as you don't bake with it, because I baked with it before and I felt like it made me really, really yellow. Then we have the Holy Grail Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And then I've been using the Maybelline setting powder, the loose powder, in the color medium. And this is really good. It's no shine, no whiteness, nothing like that. And it's not white. It's kind of like warm, like a warm tannish color. So I think that's really good, especially like for my skin tone. So you won't have that white ash going on. And then I also have some Fit Me powders just to like set the face after I apply the actual foundation shade on the client. And then I have the last but not least, Banana Setting Powder. There's some other setting powders that I want to try, but I just haven't got a chance to get to them. Like I know the what's it called? Stuff at the top of my head. What is the powder called? Sasha Buttercup. I think that's the name of it. But that's the brand I want to try. I think that's right, y'all. I can't remember the top of my head, but I think it's Sasha Buttercup. And then I have a little blush palette right here by Tarte that I had got in an Ipsy subscription as well. So I just keep all like my powders here. Here I have all of my prep and prime stuff. So I use Pear soap as like a eyebrow setter or primer, whatever you want to call it. It helps keeps the eyebrows in place. And I got this from Bed Bath & Beyond. They have like a whole little like care section, and this soap was only like 99 cents, and it's huge. I'm pretty sure y'all can see it. You just spray it with a little bit of setting spray, get your spoolie, whip your spoolie in it, and then brush your brows up and they will stay in place, I promise you. So that's good. Then I have another Holy Grail Micellar water. It just helps purify the skin, clean the skin off, remove any makeup or any oils from the skin. This is for all skin types, even sensitive skin. I have another bottle too because I'm running out of this one, but when I run out, I'll switch it out. I have e.l.f. oil. It's like a primer for like dry skin. It's pretty good. I've used it on myself before, like once or twice, but It didn't make me too oily or anything like that, so I like it. And then I have the petroleum jelly, which is good when you're trying to do a cut crease, and you can use it to help remove the extra product from your eyelids. Just dip a Q-tip in here or a brush in here, and you can do that. So that's why I have that. Then I have these small little moisturizers that I've had for a little while. I think both of these are from Sephora. Like, you get little sample kits. So I'm getting dark a little bit. Let me brighten it up. And yeah, so this is a matte moisturizer by Origins. And then I have a Kate Somerville Glow Moisturizer. I haven't really used these that much, but I plan to in the future. And if you guys need any clarification on any of the products that I say, because I know I'm kind of talking fast, like I said, just drop a comment and I'll let you guys know what the product is. And then for more skincare, I have a New Glow Illuminizing Moisturizer by Glam Glow. I have Mary Kay Foundation Primer. I have this one, which is fairly popular. I don't know if many people don't know about this or not, but I don't even know how to pronounce that. But this is a primer slash face moisturizer. It's really good. And then I have a MAC lip conditioner, which is just like, it kind of has like a Vaseline texture, but it's just something to help moisturize the lips before you apply gloss or lipstick or anything like that, so your lips won't be crusty or nothing like that, you know. So I'm gonna put this back. And next, I have some of my other stuff in here, but like, these are products I only use on myself. I have like a Tarte Surfer Curl eye mascara, and this is Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. But these are my personal ones, so those don't really belong in my kit. But I have some more skincare stuff, guys. That's one of the most important steps when preparing yourself or your model for a makeup look, a flawless makeup look by that. So I have a moisturizer and a primer. This is the Murad Hydration Perfecting Day Cream. It has SPF 30. And this one is Illuminizing Primer by Dr. Braddock. And I've been using this a little bit, and I kind of like it. But both of these came in my Ipsy subscription. And if you guys are wondering if it's worth it, so far it has been. I think I'm on my 3rd or 4th month now, and everything that I received, I've been able to use. There may have been like 2 or 3 things that I haven't really been that interested in, but I knew that's what came with that. But as of right now, I am happy with what I've been getting. So I have those here. Then I have a LA Girl Pro Prep HD primer. This one's pretty good. This is the one I normally use. It's mattifying. So I usually use it in my T-zone because that's the main places that I may get a little oily. And then I have this eyelash glue. This one's okay. It doesn't dry that fast. Like, I usually use the black hair glue by Salon Pro, which dries faster. It dries black. This one dries clear, but this one dries faster. So this was my preference over this one, but I still have it for people who may be allergic to latex or anything like that. So you got to make sure that you have different options in your kit. And I have brush cleaner. This is the best brush cleaner out there. I'm pretty sure y'all know about that. Cinema Secrets. And then I have a eye remover, makeup remover by Sephora. I do have the little bottle of this, but I also have a bigger bottle. But I just keep the little bottle with me in my kit. And then I have 2 setting sprays outside of the one I showed you before. I have the NYX Matte Finish, and then I have the Maybelline Matte Finish Lasting Fix spray. And I have a few more things in here before I get to the suitcase. And then we'll be almost done. So I do have one high-end foundation in my kit right now, because this is the one I usually use when I do like my own photos. This is NARS Mako, Macao, luminizing foundation. I love it. You already know it's the holy grail. And I do have the L'Oreal True Color True Match blend in the color C6. And sometimes I mix these two because depending on the time of the year, my skin color changes a little bit. But yeah, they work perfectly together. Perfectly. So I usually just keep those in there. And then I have an extra MAC prolonged wear foundation that couldn't fit in this section, so I just sat it in the middle. And then in here, I have some different like eyelid primers and lippies. So I'm going to just show you a few that I have. So I have the NYX glitter primer. I usually use this when I do my glitter. And I also have Duo eyelash glue. I know you can use this for your glitter to make it stick. And you can also use it to apply it to your lashes. I still prefer the black glue over, but you never know if anybody's allergic to anything. You should always have backup. Okay, so many people probably have never heard of this company, but I used to love them. Like, I wanted to get every color that they had. They're called Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. Yeah, so they're lit, and they do like matte lip. I don't even know what they're considered, like tubes. So it's like a little bit goes so long, y'all. Like, I've had these for so long, and literally just do a drop or two and it'll cover your whole lip, and it will be matte, okay? And it doesn't move at all, and that's why I love these. And I don't know why they discontinued them, but it's bomb. So I have like 4 or 5 different colors here. And yeah, I'm not sure if they still sell them or not, or if they're even still available, but definitely a win. So that's that in that section. And then I have some more lippies. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I always keep a clear gloss for my clients. I also have a lot of the NYX Butter Gloss. These are really, really pretty. They have a really pretty finish. And I also keep the matte ones by NYX. There's a difference. The one is a gloss. This one's a matte like lipstick. So I like that. And then I also have actual MAC lipsticks, different shades. Like, this one is Ruby Woo. This is a red lipstick. I love it. And it dries matte as well. And yeah, I have some metallics in here by NYX, and just the different array of colors, because you never know what your client wants. So it's always good to have some different stuff in there. And yeah. And this is the setting spray I showed you guys before. So that's basically it. And I just keep these brushes. I put this flap down and make sure everything's zipped up and put away, and just close it. So this one only has one section, but it's good enough. And the way that I have it set up, this little part slips on the back of my suitcase that I just showed you. And I can just push the whole thing together, so it's not a lot to carry. It's easy to move around, and it makes it very convenient for me to go through and move to different people or different clients. So yeah. So next we're going to move on into the big suitcase with all the palettes and everything else. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, here we are with my suitcase. It's just a basic suitcase, guys, like nothing extravagant. I know a lot of people get the Zuka bag, which is really cool. They have the different pouches and stuff you can put your stuff in, but for me, I'm not balling on I'm not balling like that, because the Zuka bag is at least about 170, between 170 and 200 something dollars, and this was only $50. So it holds everything that I need. It has wheels. It has 4 wheels actually, so I can move in any type of direction. And it has the handle that I can use to push and pull it. So it's perfect. So I'm very excited because I just ordered some new stuff the other day from Amazon, and transferring my products and stuff over into it. And I want to share it with you guys. So first, I bought this brush folio. It's really nice. I plan to wash the brushes that I just used for my photo shoot the other day and put them in here. And I just got these Real Technique brushes too, so that's why they're in there now. But this is really cool because this folds back, and when you're doing clients and stuff, you just buckle these things on the side, and it'll stand on the table that you're using while you're doing the makeup, so you don't have to put your brushes down on the table. It's sanitary, and it'll allow you to be able to pull out just the brushes that you need at one time, and then you can see everything that you have as well. And it just folds up like a book when you're done, and you just zip it across. But yeah, I got this for between $16 to $20, I think, off of Amazon. So if you're interested, let me know. So that's the first thing. I want to start kind of like on the outside. So I'm gonna zip this up first and stand her up. So this is how small she is. She comes like a little bit above my knees, and I'm about 5'8". So she's a good size. And so in this first pocket, I want to show you, I just have like all my disposables. Like I have mascara wands, I have lipstick wands, I have Q-tips, I have hair clips. And I do have some more moisturizers just in case they may be allergic to anything. I have it for sensitive skin. Like this is like Pond's. And then I have a Vino. So just daily moisturizers. Okay. And then on the side here, there are zippers. So they just have extra wedge sponges in here. I really like to do my, like when I'm doing my contour and stuff and I'm doing setting powder, I like to use the sponges because they get a nice crisp like line. Very clean. So I just stick those in there. Oops. Okay. I don't think I have, oh yeah, I have my extra micellar water on this side. I have the much bigger bottle, so once I run out of the other one, I'll have this one to use. And I just keep that in there. Okay, then it has the handle and a little strap right here. And I got this bag from TJ Maxx, guys. So TJ Maxx is the holy grail. They have everything for reasonable prices. Go check out TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx, Ross, maybe even Burlington, but a lot of these places have stuff that you need in the size that you need for a reasonable price. So go check them out. And in this section, I usually keep, I have this little stand here. So other than my brush folio, this is what I would use before. And I would just stick my dirty brushes in here, and they'll be sticking straight up. And then I'll know which ones are dirty when I finish and just dump them into a bag so I can clean them out like a little recyclable bag. But this is really cool. I think I got this from Five and Below for like $5. I keep hand sanitizer in here. This one's not open, but I have some in my bag. I have some in my purse, so I just keep it all over. Usually I keep my mirror in here and my disinfectant spray, but it's inside because I was cleaning last night. So I'll show you guys what where I have that at too. So this is where I usually keep it. I'm going to zip this up, and we're going to go in the inside. So first, I want to start in this pocket. So all my liners and things that I keep in here, I keep in baggies so I can keep everything together. So I just have an array of different liners in here. These are mostly lip liners. If I have eyeliners, I keep them in a separate bag. Yeah, it's usually just based off the colors. The really crazy colors I use for eyes, and the basic colors here I just use for lips. So I keep them in baggies. So I have lip liners. I have the eyeliners, liquid liners. So I have, you see like the orange and then the white. and the blue, stuff like that. I also have my other glitters in here. I think I got it from Target, but I got them from Walmart. But I have like a black glitter. I have some chunky glitters in here. I don't know if you guys can tell. I just keep them in here. Keep them all together. I have my mascaras. I have black, blue, and like very, very black, very dark black. And these are my favorite. My favorite one is the Great Lash by Maybelline. That's like a holy grail too. I think a lot of people use that. It's been out for years. And then I have some brow pencils and some Control Freak Gel by NYX. Kind of like how I use the pear soap. This does the same thing, but I kind of like the pear soap better. But I may use this on clients as well. And then I have, I use this little box that some tweezers came in to put my business cards in because the original box was too big. But I just have some business cards just in case I'm doing makeup and somebody comes up and just like, hey, do you have a card? Like, where are you located? Stuff like that. So always have some type of form of communication or something about your business so you can get people to know about you outside of social media, because everybody does not have social media. So yeah, I just put all of that in there. And we're going to get to the main section. Like I said before, that I usually keep my alcohol 70% only, pure alcohol to help disinfect and clean my makeup. I usually keep this on the outside of my bag, and I just bought like a little empty spray bottle from Walmart and filled it up with alcohol I bought from the beauty supply. And then I keep my mirror in my bag as well. So when I'm doing makeup on myself, I use this, or once I'm finished with a client, I can use this to show them the finished product. Okay, I'm gonna get into this. So I told you guys I have an Ipsy subscription, so I get different baggies from them. And actually I have some of the stuff they just sent me, but I just placed these cotton rounds in there. I use these cotton rounds to help clean my client's face, so this is something that you should have in your kit. And like I said, they just sent me this bag this month. So like in here is a brush, a bronzer brush. I have different face masks. There's like single shadows in here. And yeah, really, really cool stuff. So like, this is a single shadow. This is a single shadow, and it's really, really pretty. Like, it's like a purple and gold flake shadow. I also got some gloss in here from different brands that I've never really heard of or never really used, which is why I kind of like it, because it kind of exposes me to that. But yeah, this is an Ipsy subscription bag. And if you're interested, go ahead and do it. And like, this is another Ipsy bag that I had got from the previous month. And I have a beauty blenders in here. So I just recycle those bags and use them in my kit. So I just bought me some beauty blenders from Amazon the other day. I think I got like 10 beauty blenders for like $5 or $6. And they're pretty good quality. Another thing I had just bought from Amazon to revamp my kit is a palette holder. Like, I don't even know what it's called. So I depotted my eyeshadow palettes and put them in here. So this is just like a start of what I'm getting to. It's kind of hard to depot some of them because the little metal trays like bend and like the shadow breaks and everything, so it's really, really messy. But it's definitely worth it so far. So that I have two sides, so I plan to do this to both sides, and this was only like $16.99 from Amazon, and I'm happy I got it because it's helping me free up some space in my kit. So this was also in the Ipsy subscription. This is a Restore Prime Set Refresh Coconut Water Mist. I really like this. I used this for my last photo shoot, and it did very well. Has a really nice soft scent to it. But yeah, it's by Laura Geller. It's called the Spackle Mist. So if you're interested, go ahead and try it out. We can get into this concealers. So I have this little pouch. This is all the concealers that I have. I have an array of concealers and concealer sticks, like foundation sticks. So I have some Revolution. Excuse me. I just bought these from Ulta. I really like the foundation sticks for contouring. They're very easy to use, things like that. So I have Revolution. I also have Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This tone is the bomb, especially for my skin tone. Last but not least, this is a holy grail. You gotta have your P. Louise base to prime your eyelids for your shadow. Some people use it to conceal. I don't have that many shades just yet, but I just use this one to prime my eyelids. And it's very full coverage. I use LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer most of the time, but I'm starting to get into different concealers because I'm able to buy them now. I have a little bit more money. But yeah, I love those. Those are the ones I started off with. Excuse me. I also have a few MAC Pro Longwear concealers. And I really like these too. These are really, really popular. They're a little bit expensive, but they get the job done. I need to get some more shades to only have like 4 or 5 shades of the different MAC concealers. These are also medium to full coverage. I have bought these little glow wands from Tarte. So they're not quite concealers, but you put them on your skin like before and they give you like a glow in certain areas, like under your eye, on your cheekbone, or like here in your T-zone. So I plan to try these out soon. Haven't really tried them out yet. I also have these, the Tarte face tape. They aren't the shape tape, but they work in the same way. So I decided to try these two out. I have Tan Deep Sand and Deep Golden. Deep Golden isn't really my shade, but Tan Deep Sand works pretty good for a highlight for me. So I have these two. I got the smaller ones because they're kind of expensive too. I think both of these were like $10 or $15 each. I think they were $10 each. And then I also have one Juvia's Place concealer. I just got this as well from Ulta in the shade 12. For me, I got it for me, and it's almost my skin color. If not, it is my skin color, and I wanted it to be a little lighter, so I think the numbers go higher the lighter it is, and then go lower the darker it is. So I do plan on getting another color a little bit lighter than this. I don't know if that's the right way, but I'm gonna get something lighter than this. But I do like it so far. I use it to help clean up my eyebrows and stuff, and it look really, really nice. So yeah, I have that, and I also have some color correcting concealers. These are good for like people with dark spots or redness. I usually just have the green and the peachy reddish color. The reddish color is for dark, and the green color is for red spots. So those are all the concealers and concealer sticks that I have. And next we're going to get into some other stuff in this suitcase. We're almost done. Not too much left. So I also have a little net bag with my different like utensils. So I have scissors in here for grooming, tweezers, I have razors, I have my steel palette, I have my pencil sharpener in here, and I make sure everything's sterile. I also have an eyelash curler before I put it back in this bag, and then I just use whatever I need during each client. I usually use my steel palette to mix and to distribute product to my client, just to be sanitary and keep from any type of cross-contamination. And I make sure that I wash it very well before putting it back into my kit. I have a few pouches in here just from different maybe brush sets or anything that I had got before. Like this was the Jeffree Star Morphe brush set. Some pieces are still in here, but I'm going to transfer it over to my brush folio just to get this out of there. So I have a few brushes in there, but I'm going to transfer that over to the brush folio. In here, I did have lashes. All I have right now are this pair of individual lashes. because I just did a few models. So it's about time to re-up on some lashes, but usually I keep them in this little pouch just to keep it out of the way. And then I have this little brush container here. This was actually a gift from somebody. And usually, like, when I'm doing my own makeup, I just sit it on here, have my clean brushes, have my dirty brushes, and when I finish, take out my dirty brushes and just bottle up my clean brushes and buckle this back up. It's really convenient. And this is another brush holder that I had before. I do have a good amount of brushes, y'all. It's always good to have a lot of brushes because you don't know how many clients you're going to have at one time. And you don't know, like, what you're going to run into. So you need to have this and be able to work on anybody at any time that you need to. So here, I just put a mix of brushes in here. All these brushes didn't come together. Usually I just clean them and put them away. But this pouch, when I bought a set of brushes, this is what it came with. So I just been using this to store brushes as well. And this is really nice. And then I also have a fan. I love this. So, like, once I spray my model or my client, I can just fan her so it'll dry faster. And I use this for myself as well. You can get a regular automated fan, but I just think this is just, like, you know, really cute. Instead of blowing in their face or anything like that, you know. So I have that. And then let me get into, let's see. We can do eyeshadow, then we do bronzer, then we do highlight, and then we do palettes. So one of the first eyeshadow kits, well, I said bronzer first, but I'm going to just do all of them separately. I'm going to start with the eyeshadow first. So this palette is the BH, I want to say it's BH Cosmetics palette, the Ultimate palette. It has 42 colors, creamy mattes. I love this palette. It has, like, so many different colors, and you can get any type of look off of this. It doesn't have any shimmers in it, but I'm not really a shimmer girl. I'm more of a matte girl, so it works perfectly for me and my clients. So that's one palette that I have. I have this palette. This is a Sephora special edition Mickey Mouse palette. I tried to wipe it down a little bit because when I spray it, sometimes the shadow runs, like when I spray with alcohol. But these colors are really, really pretty too. I have some shimmer shades in here. It's like really pretty gold tones, like really pretty lavender tones in here. I don't know if you guys can really see that or not. But it's really cute. It has, like, the Minnie Mouse detail. Next, I have the whole Jaclyn Hill palette collection. Really nice. They didn't cost that much. I can't really remember how much they cost, but they have, like, different colors in each palette, so you guys can see those colors in here. You can see these colors are nice orange tones, some more dark orange tones, and then some purple tones. Really pretty with, like, shimmer and matte shades mixed in. The next palette I have is this Venice Fling palette. I got this in my Ipsy subscription. It's a non-shadow palette. As you can see, they have some mattes and shimmers in here. Really, really pretty. This is Venice Fling, like I said before. Another palette that I have is this Tarte Pro palette. A lot of, like, nude and neutral shades. Pretty for soft glam. They have shimmer shades on the side. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it's nice. And I have this Jeffree Star palette. Really, really pretty palette. Also a mix of shimmers and matte shades. They have looks, like, you can do, like, neutral looks, you can do glam looks, bold color looks. So I really like this palette too. This is one of the newest palettes I just got. And I have a Revolution palette. A lot of neutral shades, good for soft glam as well. And yeah, this has 32 different colors. And, like, that palette I had got from TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx, like I said, has a lot of different things that you can use in your makeup kit. So next I'm going to go into highlighters. I have these HD Pro highlighter kits or palettes from Revolution. Really pretty. So I have two different ones. One with more golden tones, peach tones, and this is like more creative, like unicorn, pink, and orange tones. Next we can get into bronzers. So I have this Morphe bronzer. This one is called Glamour Bronze. It's really pretty. It's not dark enough for me to bronze my skin. It's like nearly my skin tone. But it's really pretty on someone who would be lighter than me. So this is really nice. I've had this one for a really long time. I actually need to re-up on my favorite shade. So this one right here is chocolate. And this one's like the perfect one for me. And then it has different other shades in here. This one's a highlighter. I really like that highlighter too. So as you can see, the two that I use the most. But yeah, all the other ones are nice too. And this one is the medium to tan palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have this LA Colors makeup contour palette. I have yet to use this one. I can't really open it right now, but this is more lighter skin people, tan people. These are the type of contour powders, the shades that I would use for them by LA Colors. Next I have a Black Radiance contour palette. This one is dark to deep. It is kind of dark for me, but I just lightly use this one to contour when I want something a little bit more dramatic. But definitely for darker skin tone women. I do use this highlight. The highlight is pretty on me. And yeah, I plan to get another palette from them. I really like this, but I would just get something a little bit lighter and not so dark, because it's a little bit harsh sometimes when you apply too much. And I also got this other palette from Essence Cosmetics. It's a matte bronzing powder palette, and this one has better shades for me. Usually I use like a mix of those two, and it comes out really nice. Yeah, and this palette wasn't expensive at all. I forgot how much it was, but I got it from Ulta Beauty, so you guys should go check them out. Next I have like my cream palettes. So I have all three of the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream contour palettes. So I have the deep palette, I have the medium palette, and I have the light palette. So for all skin types, these are really nice because you can use it, sometimes you can use it as foundation, you can use it as contour, you can use it to highlight, to conceal, basically anything. Some people even use it to line their lips, like for lip liner, because it's so creamy and it blends well with lipsticks and gloss and stuff like that. So these are definitely the holy grail, and you can find these at TJ Maxx for like probably under 20 bucks, I think. Yeah, so it's worth it. And then this is the MAC foundation palette that I told you guys about. This is a little bit pricey. I think this palette was $70. But you get a lot of products and you get a lot of shades for the price. And this is something that I would use on like brides or people with special occasions. So that's with that for the palettes. And I have departed some lipsticks. So I bought these little containers from Michaels. And they were like $1.02 each. And I just departed the lipsticks, a lot of MAC lipsticks and Maybelline lipsticks in these palettes. And then they have like individual tops. You can just open them and use your tools to scoop some out to apply to your model. Very, very convenient. Some of them do get dried out because they're matte lipsticks, but probably at a certain time I'll throw this away and just get a whole new one and then repot them. And then also in my bag I have some more cleansing cloths by e.l.f. so just makeup wipes, and I have some extra business cards in here. So yeah guys, that's about it. Let me move you guys up a little bit. That's about it. Like I said, if you guys have any questions about where I got products, um, like what products I use the most or what other products I'm about to get into, I would be happy to let you guys know. I'm trying to adjust my camera lighting because I'm in front of a window, so it keeps changing. Um, but yeah, like it took me a while to get to this amount of stuff. I didn't start off like this. Like literally that first bag that I showed you, that's the only bag I had for a while. I had just started in January of 2020, but with all the corona stuff going on, it slowed down a little bit. So I haven't really had much business, but God willing and just a little bit of faith, I know it'll pick up in no time. I got a lot of projects coming up just to show like my work. And I have a lot of good friends and family that have businesses and stuff that will be using my services, so I can get like some exposure out there, you know, so people can see me and know that I'm here. I'm currently located in the Greensboro, North Carolina area, but I do travel, so if you plan accordingly, you can book me. I will post my booking site in the comment section, so you guys can check me out. I have a gallery on there, so it shows some of my work. But yeah, like when I do looks on myself, I like to be a little bit creative, but that's not like the only thing that I do, because I do a lot of bold looks, but I do love a soft glam. I may do more soft glam because I just know that people wear that more like on the regular or like for certain events and stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Everything in this kit is not necessary, but you need at least one of everything just in case, because you don't know what your client wants exactly, and you want to be prepared just in case, you know, something pops up and you don't want to miss out on the opportunity. But you don't have to spend your money on the best products off the back. You just need to know like the client first. You need to know the client, and then you should be able to base that off of like what you need to go and get. So yeah, I really hope this was helpful, and I want you guys to make sure you stay tuned for future videos like this. I do vlogs, beauty videos, like makeup tutorials, and I also do like product and beauty reviews. So yeah, stay tuned for future videos, and I hope you guys found this very helpful. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.